Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. Thank you for taking time this week to visit with us on Explore Tulsa. Stevie, what are you doing?
Warming up, Trish. Getting ready to do a little work on the parallel bars.
Do you even have any gymnastics experience?
No, but if those little kids can do it, so can I.
If you're talking about the kids at SSB Kids, you have to remember that many of them have been doing this their whole life and are very well trained.
I just get me some of those stretchy leotards and I'll be just fine.
How about we let the owner of SSB Kids show us around first before you end up hurting something you might need later.
I think that sports in general, gymnastics especially, does create a lot of confidence in children because it gives them more physical awareness. And if they're physically confident, then they're more socially confident, which will actually bring more intellectual stimulation into their lives. So physical activity is very, very important. And in Oklahoma, it's cold most of the year, or hot, so it's great to have an indoor sport that they can do year-round. Well, I used to work in California and I taught gymnastics in my school, after school. And when I moved to Oklahoma, I had gymnastics also after school, and the gymnastic program just kept growing and growing. So I eventually quit my job teaching school and just started a full-time gymnastics program. We turned the garage into a gym, and so the children started tumbling through the walls in the garage. One of my children actually tumbled through a window at one time. He's still in the sport. But anyway, so we moved to a bigger building and then eventually got to another bigger building. And about 10 years ago, I started to dream about maybe a facility with in-ground trampolines where the children could actually fall off and not get hurt, and to have some state-of-the-art spotting rigs and then some pits so the children could land and not get hurt. So it was really a dream come true, yes, when we finally did build this facility, but it wasn't in my thoughts to begin with. Well, we have all different levels. We've got camps, we've got a school here that does gymnastics also, and then we have recreational classes where they come in once a week, and then we have several teams that actually compete. We have a power tumbling and trampoline team that competes. We just had a meet last weekend that we hosted at the UMAC, and our boys team competes all over the place. So we have both here, and we've got some upper level children who are really doing well. Starting in the front gym, we've got recreational classes going on right now. We've got 6 trampolines and pits in the front, so a lot of kids are doing trampoline. Some just are doing it for fun, and others are going to be competing. Right now, we just have our recreational kids come out. And then on the other side of the gym, we have power tumbling children that are training, whips and flips and folds and double backs and all kinds of tricks. And then we have a long tumbling floor at 60 feet. I think we're the only one in this area that has one of those, and it tumbles right into a pit. So they can do their full ins and their back outs and their double skills into a pit without risking any kind of injuries. If you're a real couch potato and you don't like getting off the couch, you probably won't do well here. But we try to make it really fun, the fitness fun, so the kids like to do it. We do see children, like hyperactive children or ADHD children that come to our school tend to really calm down a lot because of all the activity. We like to wear them out, that's our goal. So. Well, it makes you cry, when you think about lives that you've touched, especially some of the children that come here when they're young, and then they might do gymnastics here until they're in their late teens, and then they might end up working at our camps. Then they get involved on a different level. Then they go off and get married, and they invite you to their wedding, and then they tell you how much it meant. We see that a lot. So we even have a little girl here now that's 8, and her mom, we coached her mom when she was little. So we have several of those, so we're starting to get second generation gymnasts. That's really neat to see the loyalty of that. But we are here not just to teach gymnastics. That makes us a little different, I think, than some of the other gyms in town. We're actually here to teach life skills and to change these children and to raise up a confident generation. And then gymnastics along the way is what we do.